Hello there, welcome to Sports Extra. This is our look at your world of sport in an extra kind of way. Great to have you along. My name is Butler Nepure. As always, it's always an absolute pleasure because whenever you cannot do a thing by yourself, it means you've got a partner. Ian Roma, great to have you as always.
A very good evening to you, Butler, and a very good evening to the viewers. But somehow we are not happy after that disaster at the National Sports Stadium on Sunday. The Warriors, for the first time since the inauguration of the CHAN tournament, failing to qualify, and not only failing to qualify, but failing the first head.
Absolutely, failing at the first head. A lot of people did not expect that to happen because we were under the impression that the Namibian side was not a very strong side, but then again, there are no more winners in African football. A lot of fans were disappointed, of course. They thought that we almost had this in the bag, looking at it, that we were playing against Namibia. And of course, we thought that this was pretty much our tournament, the CHAN tournament.
But you know what they say? In fact, it was Napoleon who said that your weakest point is at your point of victory. We had won it at Kosafa, and we thought that we had it in the region. And now a bigger task, that's the CHAN tournament, and we crumbled like a deck of cards back to the locally best players as we had fallen back to the likes of Ovidi Karuru and Noxum Tizgo. But when it came to the locally best players, we were exposed by Namibia.
Absolutely, we were exposed by Namibia, but some of the football fans were also saying that it's good that we're done with the CHAN tournament because it takes us back to the Casolaga Premier Soccer League. A lot of action to look forward to this week.
Indeed, a lot of action to look forward to, starting with that big match at Mandava Stadium. That's tomorrow, Wednesday. Dynamos are on the road. They travel to FC Platinum. Dynamos in third position, facing a team that is just a rung below them. That's FC Platinum going into that fixture. But it's not only on Wednesday that we have action. There's another big one coming on Thursday.
Absolutely, another big match coming on Thursday. Top of the table clash. It is Ngezi Platinum playing against the Black Rhinos. Black Rhinos have been a revelation. Ian Roma spoke about them just at the beginning of the season. I remember having that conversation with him, and he says to me, Butler, you need to watch out for Black Rhinos. So I don't know what you had seen in your crystal ball, and it promises to be a big one though.
It was all about preparations and the fact that Black Rhinos have always had this on and off relationship with the Premiership. Remember, they won the championship in 1984 when they first made it to the Premier Soccer League. But then from there, it was on and off relationship. But I saw their preparations. I talked to the people in charge at Black Rhinos, and they promised me heaven on earth. And boy, oh boy, it's heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth indeed. Exciting stuff in the Casolaga Premier Soccer League. Don't forget, of course, I will be telling you what would have happened in our next program. Everyone's been talking about him. What a revelation out there at Celtic. Brendan Rodgers putting his trust in him. But this man also, why we are so excited is that he has come out clearly. I want to play for my home country, Zimbabwe. Look at this.
My family were all born in Zimbabwe, Harare, and then they came over and had me. And then, yeah, from then on I've always been in Harlow, and then I got scouted by Ipswich, and then I've been in Ipswich since I was 9. And then obviously recently left just now. I'm happy and I see my international future going towards Zimbabwe with my family all being from there. Yeah, it'll make everyone proud of me as well, so I just want to make everyone proud.
It should get everyone excited really that Kundai Benyu has expressed his need and his desire to play for the senior national soccer team, that is the Warriors. What a revelation and what an exciting thing that might be when we see him donning the Warriors jersey. But also, we had him last week on the show. Guess what? We have him again this week because he's been scoring like it's getting out of fashion. Nyasha Mshekwi.
区分他们俩了。穆谢奎呢，衣服领子是竖起来的。哎，波利好像刚才也是竖起来的，是吧？波利，哎呦，推了一下，给中间，漂亮！穆谢奎球进了，球进了。18分钟，穆谢奎接队友的角球，直接是头锤攻门。确实，你看，突然之间后撤。
And from football, we now take a look at what's been taking place in the world of rugby. Zimbabwe were in action this weekend. They were playing against Kenya. And, well, they were at Huddersfield, which is a good thing. But then again, the script went wrong.
Yeah, indeed, the script not going according to plan. We're hoping that this time around Zimbabwe would get the better of Kenya. A back-to-back defeat last time around, but unfortunately another defeat at home to Kenya. Let's find out what happened at Hartsfield.
Hilton Budariki, show and go. Try time, Zimbabwe. There's a little number 9. We warned you. Watch him around the fringes. Carry from the Simbas. Inside ball to the hooker. He finds the scrum half. His advantage over numbers now for Zimbabwe. And try time. Looks like the number 8. Chisanga with ball in hand. And the referee decides that it's try time. Put the ball again inside. He has a bit of space for the sub. He finds Connor Pritchard. Can he go all the way? Stepping. Almost there. Connor Pritchard gets over for Zimbabwe. Going not too far from the try line. And they get over. And the referee says yes. Very bad defense from Zimbabwe. Good carry from Kopondo, the captain. And as
Well, that's what happened at Hartsfield ground as Zimbabwe went down to Kenya, but unfortunately, no more of rugby. We're talking tennis. Some good news for a change.
Well, some good news indeed. Tennis, we are now in the Euro Africa Zone Group 2. Remember, Zimbabwe had been relegated only to the Africa Zone, but now fantastic stuff by the team during the course of the weekend, and they are now in the Group 2. And hopefully, they'll be able to move on to Group 1 and eventually come back to Davis Cup. You are still watching Sports Extra. Join us on the other side for more.